What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the blessings and how much of a good and a great thing it is that we have access to the internet, or at least most people have access to the internet. The information age, I guess, the social media age. With all these electronics, people having access to the internet, such as YouTube, such as Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all these great apps, right? Now, of course, there are pros and cons to this, but in this video, I'm more so going to talk about the good parts of it. I did made a video about that before, so I will leave the part one link down below. But I guess it's like a part two, but I'm gonna go more into depth, right? So let's get to it, right? So I feel like just the fact that we have access to the internet, like if you have a computer or like an iPhone or a smartphone, or not even an iPhone, like a smartphone, a laptop, a computer, or like an iPad, bro, like and you have access to the internet, like bro, like I'm telling you, like you could literally learn so much from the internet. You could learn a lot of things, like me, like I love using my laptop. I love social media so much. But it depends how you use it. Like I mean, there's no right or wrong. There is. If you're using it in a way where if it's distracting you from your outside goals and stuff, then yeah, then obviously it is bad for you. But if you're using it in a way where like you're building connections with people, you're networking, you're learning a lot of things from social media that will help you in your life situation, in your life circumstances, and it's helping you connect, being connected to people, to meet new people, and to learn about people, and to learn about new situations. And not only that, but like social media and the internet, it makes you more aware of what's going on around the world. Now I understand there is false information out there, but that's one of the cool things about the internet, though, like because it's limitless, pretty much. It's basically limitless. Yes, there are times where like not fully because I guess we have freedom of speech, but not as we think we do. Because like for example, I'm using Kanye West example. So Kanye West, I forgot what he tweeted, but he tweeted something on his Twitter. He tweeted like he posted like a photo of something. I think of like a swastika on his Twitter, and then he got banned from Twitter because of that. I think Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, I think he's the owner of Twitter. He banned Kanye West only because of that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But and of course, some people get banned or they get warnings based on what they say on their YouTube videos. This is what I'm kind of worried about. Like I almost got I think my YouTube channel is shadow banned, so I can't get because yeah I'm not sure if my YouTube channel is still being shadow banned, but you can't say certain shit on YouTube, like too much deep shit on YouTube or anything on social media. So there are some restrictions and blockages when it comes to social media and the internet age, but or the information age. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's not too bad at all. You just gotta play your cards right. You just gotta know what to say and what not to say, right? Um, like fucking But anyways, let's get to it. And we're in 2022, so of course you know what I mean. Most people watching this video, you're not oblivious because even adults, I don't care what age, you're familiar with social media, you're aware of the restrictions it has and the pros and cons. So again, it all depends how you use it. But I'm talking about the good sides. If you're using it a good way, I'm telling you, social media, the internet, it will give you such a huge advantage in life compared to like the 1920s, 1950s, the early 1900s, the mid 1900s, even the late 1900s. Like, like in this new generation we're living in, even with adults, obviously, like if you're still alive, like just the fact that you have access to the internet. I feel like with adults, hang on, I know I'm all over the place, but I feel like with adults, people, I mean, adults that are aged around like in their 30s, mid 30s, 40s, and 50s and up, I feel like they live the most interesting timelines, in my opinion, because they know what it's like to live in an era with no social media, with no as much access to the internet or the information age. And now they're in this era and this timeline, and now they have all this access to the information age, to like the internet, social media. So honestly, I would like to hear old people. I'm not. I like to hear like the older generations like viewpoints or how they look at or how they view society. I feel like people need to ask more questions about the older generations because I feel like it's very interesting. Like I wonder how they view this timeline we're in because like they literally went from two extremes. They went from extreme of like no smartphones. They used flip phones. Had no social media and no access to the internet age. And now they're in this timeline, and now they have a smartphones. Now they have access to the internet, to the information age, to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I wonder how they view like the Gen Z kids growing up, or like how their kids are in their generation, and now how kids are today in this generation, how teens are, how schools are, how much everything changed, like the new trends, what people, how they speak. Because you know how people say capping, or like type shit, you know, the stuff like that, or like people use different wordings these days. It's all trends. So I wonder how like the older generation views. I wonder how they view these types of situations. I feel like it's very interesting. I got to ask the older generations about questions like these, because I feel like it's really interesting. Because now these days, yeah, so many people making YouTube videos. People are spreading information. Like literally, in the internet, you can learn so much shit. Like you can learn so much things. You can learn how to drive a car. Like bro, like me, I don't got my license, right? And yes, I could read books. I could order books, but that's a waste of money. Instead of I could literally go on YouTube, and I have ad blockers. So like I have no advertisements. I have no ads distracting me every second, right? I blocked all that shit. Or you could have YouTube Premium. It's only like $10 a month or $11, and then you have no ads. So you pretty much have access to a free college. But okay, but like I said, literally a couple months ago, I was literally watching so much courses and videos on how to drive a car. Like they'll teach you every detail. There's like billions or thousands of videos of people explaining how to drive a car, how to fix a car, how to be like a mechanic, like how different cars work, like how to drive a manual car, how to drive a transmission or some shit like that. Like any type of vehicle, like they'll teach you the basic mechanics, how to drive it, and there's videos of how to pass your driving test. There's videos of people experiencing, and they'll give you advice on how to pass the driving test, you know, step by step, you know, and it's very interesting. There's also, if you want to learn how to cut hair, you could literally type in on YouTube, how to cut hair or barbering 101, and there's so much courses, like free courses, videos, just step by step of people teaching other people how to like cut hair, like how to go to college to get a degree on like barbering. It's like cosmetology. What else? It's and barbering. This is all this stuff, man. You could also learn like me. Like I think my major, I'm more interested in sociology. So like it's catching my interest. I'm trying to learn more about sociology so far, and because I'm doing soul search. I'm trying to figure out what I want to major in, like what kind of like for if like I'm planning on like applying for college soon online, but like I'm trying to figure out what's my major, and it's been a lifelong struggle. But like now that I have YouTube and access to the information age, I'm literally typing the pros and cons of each major, about cybersecurity, computer science, psychology, sociology, this and that, and I'm able to dissect the pros and cons and other people's experiences. They give us a heads up what to expect, the job offers, it's the salary, how much schooling you need, what certain classes you need to take before you take those courses, just all of this stuff, man. And like I'm like me, like sociology, right? There's literally videos of people giving courses and over an hour videos of explaining sociology. Not only that, there's adults explaining it, but there's also professional college professors that are dishing out free videos of them explaining about sociology, or not even sociology, but other college courses. Like I think there's one channel called Stanford University, and they have professors, like they have videos of professors giving lectures, and they're teaching whole classes like over an hour or 2 hours of give them lectures and explaining and teaching the class about certain subjects and majors in college. And I'm thinking like back then in 1950s, 1920s, they didn't even have access to any of that. Yeah, bro, you have to pay like hundreds of dollars just to have access to that. And even then, it's rare back then. And now in today's timeline we're in, all that is for free. And I'm just because I can't speak for the collective, because I don't know how people think, I don't know how people operate, but I'm just like, I feel like in this generation, or at least for me, I'll speak on me because I don't know about other people, but for me, I feel like I tend to take this generation or this timeline for granted. Yes, there is bullshit. Yes, there is still world corruption. Yes, this world is very evil and unfair. Like the money system, there's a lot of wars and riots going on. There's a lot of battles. It's a scary timeline we're living in. But at the same time, I guess one of the good sides about this timeline is the fact that like, yo, we have free access to college courses. We have free access to like anything you want to learn. You could literally access it to the internet. If you want to learn how to draw, if you want to learn how to paint, go to YouTube. It has thousands of videos covering it. Like I'm telling you, there's so much college courses on YouTube on explaining different college subjects, and like there's a lot of people explaining the pros and cons of each majors. Like you can't get lost in this timeline. Like anything you want, you can have access to. Like you should, like if you, people my age, if you really take the time out your day to spend time with yourself, you'll learn a lot about yourself. I feel like in this timeline, in my opinion, I feel like it's a lot easier to understand yourself and to know your wants, your needs, your likes, your dislikes. I'm not saying being perfect because we're all humans, so of course we're all naturally growing, we're naturally evolving, we're naturally expanding our minds, right? So of course we're gonna have different interests, like damn near every day. But I'm just saying, like I feel like we have an easier time figuring out what we do want compared to back then, like in the 1920s, 1950s, 1970s, 1980s, even in the early 2000s. I'm talking about the internet age we're in, the social media age. Now I'm only talking about YouTube. Now I'm talking to now. Let me get with social media. It's so easy to network and build connections with people. You just got to use it the right way. Now, like yo, like back then, like people used to write letters and call on a little, I forgot to call, but call like on a wired telephone. But that's pretty much it. You can't date enough people like that. You can't meet different people like that. Now, with social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or Snapchat, I guess they have, all those apps, you could literally find like-minded individuals. Either you can, well, with YouTube too, but like you could do that. Like you could find people you resonate and you feel connected to. Even if people still struggle, me, I still struggle with it too. That's why I even made a YouTube channel. But still though, it's not impossible, because even though I do feel lonely, I gotta admit I did find people that were like minded just like me through social media. You know, with the same interests. You know, and it's crazy how you can network, you can build connections. Like yo, like okay, so hear me out. So on Twitter, not only on Twitter, but in any social media platform, there's people, they're telling the collective that about their life situation and on how they're struggling with rents, or like they gone robbed, or like they're low on money, or like they're trying to escape their abusive households, right? And they need extra money so they can live on their own place. I'm telling you, there's people that are tweeting about that, or like telling other people on social media about their life situations, on how they're struggling really bad to make ends meet, and like they're about to get kicked out of the house, and they need to make they need more money, right? Tell me why there's people making GoFundMe's, and they're donating a lot of like thousands of dollars, like everyone on Twitter, to people who are struggling. I hope I explained this right. So, because I'm bad at explaining shit. So, let's say this one person, right? I think she had a family, and she was about to be homeless, right? Because her job got laid off. It was like a very fucked up, unfair situation, right? And she let it be known on Twitter. So she made like a little app. It's called a GoFundMe app, or I think it was a Cash App, or it was some type of link, right? That allowed other people to send their money and donations to that person that's struggling. And next thing you know, think about it, it's on Twitter. Billions of people are on Twitter. And next thing you know, she made like over she made so much money. She made thousands of dollars. All because she was networking and she was putting herself out there through social media. And a lot of people helped her out. And no, and her tweets became viral because on Twitter, people could retweet, they could subtweet, or like, not subtweet, but they could retweet, and then it'll pass down to another person, and then other people will know about it, then more and more people will know about it. And like next thing you know, over thousands of people all retweeted that, and now they're aware. And now imagine 1,000 people just donating like $5. You don't even gotta donate $20 or $100. Just donate $5. 5 times 1,000 people, that's over $1,000 right there, man. Or around $1,000. And now that person that was struggling, more than likely she got out of her struggling situation, and now she can feed herself and her kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how powerful social media is, man. And I seen that all over Twitter. I think on Instagram too. But regardless, it's on every social media app, where like you could literally struggle, right? And then you could put yourself out there explaining about your situation, make a GoFundMe app or a Cash App or a PayPal app, and then people will fucking help donate you and send you money. And especially if you go viral, because you have a good chance. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a greater chance to become viral and thousands of people help you, because billions of people use social media. Damn near everyone, right? And next thing you know, you can get out of your situation. Or I feel like with social media, it's very interesting because I feel like it helps a lot easier when it comes to business. So if you're, I don't know too much about business, but if you're like a business owner, or if you own multiple businesses, again, social media, the internet age, the information age of technology, it's easier for you to connect with people and to connect with other business partners and other work colleagues who have the information and knowledge and access and the resources that you need to help grow your business. Now imagine how it was back then, back in 1950s, 1970s, early 2000s. People could even do that. It was a lot harder. Now in today's era, I feel like it's a lot easier to create businesses. And not only that, but like I feel like I also feel like this video's gonna be long. I'm probably gonna cut it short because I'm tired. But I'll probably make a part 3. But there's also kids, not yeah, at least people my age. It's easier for them to start their own brands. It's easier for them to start their own businesses, their own trends and stuff. Me, look, bro. Like I have a whole YouTube channel, bro. I checked my YouTube I forgot my YouTube data sheet or whatever, and I have like around over 1,000 people viewed my channel total, over 1,000 people. And I just started this channel, but not even that. But it's just like, bro, like, and I'm not even putting in too much work on it. I'm not even like, I haven't edited my videos yet. I need a new camera for better quality. I need like a microphone. I need to edit so like I can edit the things I regret saying, my stutters, this and that. And I'm just like, oh, and now I already have subscribers. I already have people viewing my channels. I have like 80 views, 100 views, over 1,000 people total viewed my channel. And I'm just like, it's that easy to like be known and to like start your own trends, to spread information, to help other people, to meet new people, to meet like-minded people, to start your own business. It creates a lot of good opportunities to like to know more people and to make more money, or to even again be well known, or to start trends, or even if you want to start a business, you can make a YouTube channel and you can make a lot of money. There are kids younger than me, like teens, making thousands, even millions of dollars through social media. Like it's crazy. We're living in a very interesting timeline. Again, in this timeline we're in, there are pros and cons. The pros, the information age, we have access to everything. Everything you want to learn, it's on YouTube. It's on social media. You can meet like-minded people. It's easier to connect with people, to make new friends, online or offline. And the pros of this timeline is, of course, there's a lot of wars and battles going on. This is corruption. How this world is always corrupted, right? But I'm just saying, like in this timeline we're living in, it's very interesting. So we'll see how things progress moving forward. I feel like social media and YouTube is very powerful, because literally billions, everyone on the planet can connect with social media, right? And let's just say billions of people don't like the corruption, or like if there's a certain type of corruption or injustice that's going on, people can use social media to spread that awareness. And imagine having the whole planet being aware of the world corruption. So imagine they all work together and they're destroying the corruptions and the injustice and the evil shit that's taking place in this society. It can really end so quickly, you know. Now, now that's just an example. It could happen. I'm just using an example, you know. But it's that crazy. Like, it is that powerful, you know. One video through this damn smartphone, you can make the right video, send the right message. You can prevent multiple people from feeling depressed, from having a different outlook in life in a positive way, from even committing suicide. Just 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 for your voice of encouragement through this video app, you know? Like, let's say, for example, I know how to drive a car. I could literally teach you how to drive a car through this video. Take time out on my day and teach you how to drive a car, or how to apply for a job, or how to like join the military, or like how to cut your hair, or how to do math, or how to talk to people, you know, or my life advices, you know what I'm saying, growing up. And now the people watching my videos, they have the knowledge and they have the information to take in. So you know how crazy social media is? Like, yo, it's actually a trip. Like, I feel like people don't realize how powerful having social media, having access to the information is. Information age really is. Bro, like, there's billions of videos of people making videos about different subjects. You could learn so much stuff from YouTube. I'm telling you, like, I know I'm saying this a lot, but you can though. You could learn how to drive a car. You can know what type of major you want to like, because there's so many people making thousands of videos of different majors. Like me, I finally figured out what I want to major in, but I would have known if it wasn't for people on YouTube explaining the pros and cons, the ins and outs, what to look out for, and about their majors, and not only that, but you have teachers and professors in college levels and high school levels teaching courses about different majors and about different subjects in universities, you know. All these things they're teaching, and they're um, all the things they're teaching, on all the information about these college courses and classes, it's on YouTube. They have videos. They're literally recording their classes, of course, in a legal way. um, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm literally going to college and universities for free. Like, I just got finished like a couple weeks ago. Like, I was watching over an hour video of like this professor teaching about biology, and not only that, but there's a whole playlist of that same professor in class teaching hundreds of students about biology, about science, earth science, at a university level. I think it's at Stanford University. I have a whole playlist saved. You know what I'm saying? So for free, and I pay no money. So I'm literally learning free, high level education from professors and universities, big universities like Stanford, fucking, and other schools. I forgot what they are, but I mean, I forgot the other schools were, but like, it's Stanford, fucking, like, these big colleges. And I'm just like, yo, like, you know how amazing that is? Like, the information age, the YouTube and social media is such a blessing. But like I said in the beginning of this video, social media and YouTube and the information age, the internet age, it's a good thing. It just depends how you use it. You just got to use it the right way. You just got to use it to your advantage. Now, don't get me wrong. One of the cons, the bad thing is like, you don't know, if you don't know yourself, or like if you use it in a bad way, then yes, the internet and social media can really take you down a bad path, because you could develop addictions. Of course, there's access to like a lot of content. Like, there's so much content and free access that's out there when it comes to the internet and social media. You know what I'm saying? You just got to use it wisely, you know? At times, I do have bad habits when I use social media or like the internet in general. But at the same time, social media and YouTube, it helped me out a lot. I learned so much from YouTube. I learned so much from social media. I made a lot of friends from social media. I get to connect with like-minded people through YouTube, through social media, and that's a beautiful thing. I feel like in this generation, we really don't know how much of a blessing and how great having access to social media really is. Like it really is a great thing. Like it's powerful. Like I said before in this video, people could so easily spread information that could literally change this world. For example, if there's corruption and injustice that's taking place in a society, people could literally spread the word through social media, and now this whole world is aware. It doesn't take much. As long as this whole world is at least aware, it's a good chance that they'll spread the information, and like it's a good chance this whole collective, everyone could really end the corruption and end the evilness and the corruption of this society, of this system. You know what I'm saying? They just got to spread information. So that's how crazy the information age is. You know, it's really powerful. You know, like I said, on YouTube, like yeah, on YouTube, there's people my age. There's people that are younger than me, older than me. They're helping other people out with. They're making self-help YouTube videos. They're making people laugh through YouTube videos. You could learn a lot. Like someone, um, I got this someone from a different channel. He mentioned that YouTube is it's a spiritual network, or social media, the whole internet, the information age in general, like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. All these apps are spiritual networks, and it's true. He went to more into depth, but I forgot what he said. But it is a spiritual network. Like your vibration, anything you're channeling, anything you think of in your head, or what your soul desires, it manifests through the internet. Anything you want and desire is through the internet. Like your interests. Just go look at your history and look at the things you looked up on the internet. Those are your interests. Those are your desires. It's spiritual, you know. It's a spiritual thing too, you know. There's even binaural beats. You can meditate and listen to binaural beats through YouTube. Like I'm telling you, YouTube has everything you need. You can learn how to drive a car. You can learn about how to become a mechanic. You can learn how to cut hair. You can learn how to paint. You can learn how to work out. You could learn college courses. You can learn how to apply for a job. You can learn how to become a DJ, a producer. You can learn how to work at logistics. You could learn more information about the military. Like all this stuff is out there, you know. And I'm just like, I feel like at times, or at least my generation, we tend to forget about that, you know. And this is why I'm so thankful and I'm blessed that I even have access to the internet. Now I understand it's about, you can't use it too much. Like you can't be too addicted to the point where it's damaging you. You just gotta use your discernment, you know. But I feel like the information age we're living in, it's a blessing, you know. You can really meet like-minded people. You just got to use it the right way. You just got to learn how to. You just got to learn how to network properly, learn how to connect with people through YouTube, through Instagram, this and that. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. You know, and it's a blessing. Now again, it's a short video. I know it sucks because I want to go more into depth, but I'm kind of tired. But I hope this video was helpful. This video is more so to expand your mind or to like open up, like how much of a blessing having access to the internet really is, and like just how fucking cool it is, you know. And I understand there are pros and cons. I didn't explain much of the cons. You can easily be addicted. It depends how you use the internet, you know. There's no right or wrong. You just got to use it the right way. You can use it to your advantage. Again, you can build a business. You can meet new people. You can learn new things. You can learn a lot of things, and it's fun to connect with people like that. And it's pretty much, and you can express yourself, and it can help change the world. You can help change your situation through social media. You know, it's easier to build your businesses as well, and to create trends, and to like start trends, and to like become more well known, I guess, you know. Or to be more content and occupied, you know, and entertained. The internet is such a beautiful thing. The information age we're living in, you can learn everything. And I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you're having a good weekend or day or whenever you're watching this. And stay safe and have a good one. Peace.